is Realtv, your #1 source for video. It's the chase you've never seen before, but no one wanted it to end like this. This is one dangerous and painful way to make a living. Meet the woman who takes no prisoners.
What's he doing?
An elephant is in big trouble. And something extraordinary is about to happen on this home video. And this guy's got the beat in his fingers. Whatever you do, don't blink. Realtv is on the air.
Hi, I'm John Daly with more amazing tapes you won't see anywhere else. We begin with the high-speed chase that ends in a pile of twisted metal. Now, with video and police radio transmissions, we'll get you incredibly close to the action. But I have to warn you, this chase comes to a violent end. So you may want to send away young children for a few minutes. Our John Johnston has the moment of sudden impact.
Police are in a high-speed pursuit of 4 burglary suspects driving a stolen Jeep Cherokee near Atlanta, Georgia. The dashboard-mounted camera of the lead chase car captures the action. The quality of the video is poor, but the lesson is crystal clear. Never run from the law. The Jeep rolls 4 times, showering debris across the roadway. We're going to travel back in time to show you exactly what forces the accident and what happens when the Jeep rolls. Several of the images are very graphic. At this point, the Jeep is approaching downtown Atlanta. The chase has been on for a while, and police are anxious to stop the fugitives before they move onto downtown streets. Cops even ram the Jeep several times to try and push it off its course. You can hear officers communicate car to car by radio.
You can move over to the right. I can pass down the right-hand side. We're supposed to come into the wall. Okay, we're going to have to clear this APD unit out first.
The plan is for a police car to pass on the right and force the Jeep into the center divider. Now, watch closely. When the cop car on the right moves into position, the car with the camera begins to box in the Jeep. As this happens, the driver tries to escape by swerving right. When he does, the camera car clips the Jeep's rear bumper. The sudden move sends the SUV rolling out of control. Breaking down the action frame by frame gives you a brutally graphic reason why you should always stop when being pursued by police. Watch the right side of your screen. This blur is one of the suspects being ejected from the Jeep. He's thrown straight up into the air. A second suspect is tossed up and over the Jeep. While this happens, the body of the first suspect falls from above. It's a horrible moment. When the Jeep finally stops, you can see one suspect still inside. He gets up and runs from police, but is quickly captured. To give you an idea of just how violent that accident was, you know the guy that cops just arrested on the videotape? He was originally riding in the back seat and then was thrown into the front seat during the accident. Luckily, he didn't fly all the way outside the Jeep, and that's what saved his life. John?
John, an amazing piece of video. Thank you. Later, we've got more incredible tape of hero cops, another incredible police chase with the camera that sees in the dark. That's later. Now, being a cop may be dangerous, but so is the occupation you're about to see on this next tape, sent in by our Asia Bureau.
This unique videotape from Thailand shows an odd way to have fun. How about somersaulting off a building? This guy misses his landing. You know, that's gotta hurt. This man's even crazier. He somersaults backward onto a concrete sidewalk. Better landing, though. Why do they do it? Well, they're stuntmen, and this is how they practice. This guy's going to jump from the 3rd story. Doctors are standing by, and a little prayer couldn't hurt. Pretty good landing. But still, you got to figure that if these guys ever get a union, the first thing that they're going to demand is airbags. Or mattresses. Or something.
That is amazing, but please don't even think of trying that at home. Well, this next tape is extraordinary as well. Here's proof that animals can communicate with each other. Elephants at the zoo come to the rescue of one of their own. It was shot by Realtv viewer Paul Schaap of British Columbia. We have the only copy of this home video you won't forget.
Wow, and
It's playtime at the Toronto Zoo in Ontario, Canada.
look at him playing with his foot.
But as this huge elephant toys with a rubber tire, she gets her foot stuck.
Oh, he's got it stuck now.
Paul Schaap is the man behind the camera. He's on vacation with his wife and family, and the video camera he brought along is now rolling on some real TV.
What's he doing?
The elephant twists and turns but can't free herself.
Is he stuck, Hillary?
She's not panicking, but you can tell she wants out.
Uh-oh. He's stuck.
Suddenly, other elephants begin to show up. Is it just coincidence? Or could they be here to help?
That is incredible. Look at how they're all trying to help her off. Yeah?
Michael D. is the general curator of the Los Angeles Zoo. He says you can't hear it, but right now these elephants are talking to each other.
Elephants have low-frequency sounds that they can make that only other elephants can hear.
Look at that.
And elephants routinely, because they're a social animal, will come to the aid of another elephant if the distress call is sounded.
Is that right?
It's amazing. The other elephants move in and look for a way to free their friend.
That is amazing.
They use their trunks to push and pull on the chain that holds the tire.
Look at the other elephants trying to help Colin.
But it's not working. And now the entire herd moves in to help.
That is amazing.
Suddenly, another female raises the stakes. She flares her ears and begins trumpeting
My
loudly.
goodness.
We've got this elephant here comes over to help calm her down. Here, I'm right here.
Wow.
It's all right.
The trapped elephant gets reassured by the rest of the herd and finally makes an all-out attempt to free herself.
So, could we get someone up at the public viewing and get people away from there?
It works. The female is out.
He's out.
And zoo man Michael D. says she'll certainly learn from this experience.
Now everybody's going to calm down. They're going to go sniff the tire and say, what the heck was this? But it'll probably be a long time before she backs into anything like that again.
The elephant learns a valuable lesson, and so does Paul Schaap. You know, the man who shot this video. He went to the zoo to videotape part of his vacation and came home with Realtv.
She's out. She's out.
Now, after seeing that home video, we did a little more research. Experts say elephants are known for protecting their own. Every herd has a leader who takes control in a crisis. Incredible. And you saw it here on Realtv. We'll now take a look at what's up next.
Still ahead, the woman who was fed up and just snapped. Later, things are about to get a little tight for this TV reporter.
As you can see, they're exceptionally strong.
And the suspect thinks he can hide.
All right, I got one. Just hold on to him.
But this new high-tech camera knows exactly where he is.
He's moving around trying to get out.
Plus, we found tape of a sexy superstar way before anyone heard of her.
I see I'm not the only one.
It's your daily dose of great tape, and we've got it right here on Realtv. Don't blink. You're watching Realtv.
Welcome back. Here's a story about a woman who decides to take on a group of burly male picketers. It was not a fair fight. Our Sabila Vargas has the tape.
A camera is rolling as striking workers walk the picket line outside the Titan Tire Factory in Des Moines, Iowa.
What do we want? Contract! When do we want it? Now!
The union members aren't too happy about anyone crossing their picket line, and they're not shy about showing their feelings. Every driver that enters the parking lot gets an earful. Then Jamesetta Tyler pulls up. Now, Jamesetta is no strike breaker. She's just there to pick up her husband. But when the strikers get too close to her car, they suddenly get more than they bargained for. After getting in this guy's face, Jamesetta tries to get back in her car. But some of the picketers start pushing on her door before she can get inside, and that's when she really gets angry. Jamesetta recalls how it all happened.
When I tried to turn around and go back to my car, they was blocking my way to get in the car, and I'm trying to open the door. I'd try to open the door and get in. They're kicking the door closed on my legs, and the guy was just yelling obscenities at me. That's when I really exploded.
Take a look in slow motion. That's a pretty good right cross Jamesetta's got, and the bewildered striker has no idea how to deal with this furious woman. Jamesetta admits that when her anger subsided, she was sorry about the whole thing.
After that happened, I was just like in tears. I was crying. I didn't want to hit the guy or nothing. It was just their actions was just totally out of line.
Keep moving! Keep moving! Now, no one was arrested in that scuffle. We'll be right back.
Up next, the snake's got a tight hold on the reporter.
Get the shoe off.
And he won't let go.
I'm gonna go over.
And home video of the drummer who needs no equipment. Plus, have you figured out who this movie star is? Don't go away. We've got all the answers coming up.
Well, the bad guys on this next tape still haven't figured it out. You can run, but you can't hide, not even in the dark. There's a new camera that works incredibly well when there's no light. Our Michael Brownlee has the tape from that camera.
Back up, cruiser.
Night falls and police in Fairfax, Virginia are in hot pursuit.
All right, guys are running southbound towards Old Mill.
Air and ground units are tracking two suspected car vandals who are on the run.
All right, we got two of them running loose behind the office building.
The chopper's infrared camera zooms in on the action.
All right, guys, cruise guys, stay in your cruiser. Dog's gonna be off lead.
These two know they're outnumbered, so the dashing duo decides to split up. One ducks out of sight, while the other guy makes a run for it.
All right, I got one. Just hold on to him.
This guy's fast, but he won't get very far, thanks to this special camera that serves as the cop's eyes at night.
He's going around the front of the office building.
The suspect cuts through the parking lot and makes a break for the woods.
Yeah, where are they, Fairfax?
Okay, you've got one in the woods right ahead of you, K9.
But not even that can shield him. The camera, the cops, and the K9 close in. Look at the bottom left of your screen. That's the dog's image as it appears on the infrared camera. The suspect's in custody.
Somebody get with K9 so you can cuff the guy he's with now.
One down, one to go.
I'll go get the other one.
If you look closely, you can see the second suspect. He thinks he's gotten away.
Something underneath of that thing right there.
That's him right there, ducked behind a trash dumpster.
K9, you see that little entrance right there? Looks like somebody might be inside of it. Let me put the beam on it.
While the chopper cam gets a fix on the suspect's position, a K9 unit closes in.
Right in the middle of the beam. Here, I believe he's going to be in there.
And that's where I lost him. He kept playing tag, running back and forth with me right here.
Additional units are radioed to the scene.
Some other units in case this guy books again.
Communication is critical, especially now. The cops are boxing the suspect in, and he could still try to make a break for it.
He's moving around trying to get out. Bring some people back around here.
Fortunately, this guy's smart enough not to, and he surrenders.
They got him.
Both suspects are taken into custody, and cops chalk up another successful mission, thanks in part to this modern-day eye in the sky and some good old-fashioned teamwork.
All right, number 2's in custody. Good job, people.
The two men captured that evening were charged with petty larceny and given probation. But the story doesn't end there. It turns out the man police apprehended behind the trash dumpster recently violated his probation. And now police are looking for him again. John?
Michael, thank you very much. Well, here's what we're working on for the next edition of Real TV.
Don't miss Real TV tomorrow for more sudden impact. Can anyone walk away from this? Then see the guy try to bicycle down this building. And the weightlifter who's supposed to be at home disabled. Now he's in big trouble. See it first tomorrow. It doesn't have to be new to be Real TV.
That's right, it's time for some classic Real TV. It's about the reporter who decided to get involved in his story. Big mistake.
The pictures may be old, but unless you live in Australia, this story is definitely new.
He is a little bit aggressive, this one.
An Australian reporter is doing a feature story on John Cullen, who travels from town to town selling live pythons. That's right, live pythons.
He's trying endeavouring now to get around me and apply pressure and constriction, which he is exceptionally strong. And if he'll let him get around my neck...
Which he just has done?
Which he just has done.
I can't get him up?
No, you can try. It's by the tail.
Strong.
As you can see, they're exceptionally strong.
They finally get him off his neck, but all the while, John must not let go of the snake's head. A bite could be fatal. Then a 12-foot python applies his mighty muscles to the other end of his body.
Yes. Can I help?
Yeah.
Is he hurting?
Why, put in the shoe out.
All right.
Get the shoe off. From below. Oh, boy.
Try and get it.
I'm going to go over.
Now, this may appear funny, but keep in mind, pythons have up to 40 pounds of muscle and instinctively try to suffocate their victims.
You're all right. Oh, what can you get? That's right, yeah, that's better.
Finally, with the help of the reporter, John breaks the serpent's mighty hold. The python is off to a snake farm. John is off to lick his wounds, and the reporter is off with a bigger story than he bargained for.
Maybe a little too much reporter involvement. Well, the man on this home video has really got the beat. It's in his fingers. That's all he needs to be part of the music.
Ladies and gentlemen, Real TV presents the magic hands of Sam Phillips. Sam, who lives in Cleveland, Ohio, is a drummer by trade. And a darn good one at that. But Sam would much rather be thought of as the world's greatest hand drummer. Hand drumming is part of America's folk music tradition, and if Sam has his way, it will someday be considered a legitimate art form. To that end, Sam is giving performances all over the world, including appearing on TV shows in Germany and Japan. By presenting Sam and his art to you and our viewers all over the world, we hope we're giving him a helping hand.
Pretty good performance. Well, now for that tape of the future movie sex symbol. She's today's Real TV quiz.
There's a promising young actress in this Coca-Cola commercial. She began her career at age 15 and eventually landed the ultimate babe role. Our first question is, can you guess who she is? Our second question is, what movie launched her career?
We'll have the answer when we come right back.
To get Real TV extreme and uncensored, call 1-800-215-2233 or order online at getrealtv.com.
Here's the answer to our Real TV quiz.
I see I'm not the only one.
There's something about her that Hollywood loves. She's Cameron Diaz. Cameron's movie career took off after starring as Jim Carrey's beautiful girlfriend in The Mask. Thanks for playing the Real TV quiz.
Well, so many tapes, so little time, so join us again for the next Real TV, and once again, we'll give you something to talk about.
Just has done.
Office